Racing. Blue Precision's out in midfield, slowest to go here. Bark My Words accelerating to the lead. Big Time Bev gets there by a length and a half on Midsummer Magic, who ducks the inside. Then Big Time Wild round the outside of that. Idle Tom gets nice and handy as Big Time Bev runs wide. Wide on the track, Big Time Owen trying to get into it. Blue Precision closer in. Dermot Brown closer in as well. Further back, Bark My Words. Down they come, and Big Time Wild gets through and lands the bet here on Idle Tom. Followed across there by Midsummer Magic. Dermot Brown wasn't far away either. Then we had Big Time Owen out wider. Bark My Words trying to get home. Blue Precision ended up back towards the rear of the fields. Second on the card, early quaddie about to get underway. Set. Racing. Even line here. Mikachew's in that line off the inside. Crazy Sunday's got out nicely. Kinetic Shadow was the slowest to go today. Leading is Crazy Sunday. Totes goes up the outside. Now Mikachew finds the rail. Behind them then to Adrenaline Kick. And then we've got 5-Star Lass. You're the Best out wide. Kinetic Shadow and 5-Star Lass is back there with Alcazar. Down they come, kicking hard. Crazy Sunday will see it through here on Mikachew. Totes was the next to go by after a gap, Alcazar. Then we had 5-Star Lass. Behind those runners then to Kinetic Shadow, You're the Best, Adrenaline Kick. Money with the one, set to run. Racing, Berrinda Square a touch slow. One of the best out here was Big Time Basher. Big Time Jane showed out. Big Time Thinker pours it on, goes to the lead. Big Time Thinker, Big Time Jane, Big Time Basher around the outside. Slozens Noir. Berrinda Square hooks wide. Then Allegro Bow runs the inside. Big Time Sugar and Harry Brown in the straight. Big Time Thinker trying hard as Big Time Jane. Big Time Basher behind them with Berrinda Square. 4, 5, 3 and 1 the way they've crossed. Next one over was Allegro Bow, quite bold up in this. No, it wasn't. It was Big Time Sugar, I should say. Then Allegro Bow, and next to last then Sozens Noir, who dropped out, and Harry Brown. Racing, Thrilling Lola, Fair Break trying to forge forward, just midfield at the moment. Big Time Fever's out badly, Viva La Vixen's out badly, and Breeze Attack swoops around to lead by 2 lengths here. Ngakawau gets to second, couple of lengths away then we've got Thrilling Lola around the outside of Khaleesi, saving ground the inside, Nero. Big Time Fever a long way back off them with Billy Marlowe. Down they come, and Breeze Attack will see it through. Thrilling Lola dash to second, Ngakawau was third to go by. Then we had Nero, followed through there by Billy Marlowe. Big Time Fever, Khaleesi and Viva La Vixen. Racing. El Jefe was a stride slow here. Allegro Beatty got across quickly there on Minder, who tries to stay underneath. El Jefe comes off the rail and moves forward the outside. Wider on the track there too. Big Time to Mac. Thrilling stands handily enough. Big Time Mark and Big Time Monty having a duel at the back of the field. Minder turns first. Over on the outside we've got Big Time to Mac. We've got Allegro Beatty. Thrilling Stan is flying through the middle. Maybe Minder on Thrilling Stan, who might have caused a massive upset. I think he might have just missed. In behind them then we had Allegro Beatty alongside of Big Time to Mac, El Jefe, Big Time Mark, Big Time Monty. Racing, out nicely here, Corborn Jared to lead from Americano, the inside, getting past that there was Butterball, round the outside, CIB looks dangerous, Americano back to fourth, followed through there by Act Naturally, Opawa Blair's out wider on the track, Autumn Lights is well back, and so too is Don't Muzzle Me. CIB kicks past Corborn Jared, CIB, Corborn Jared, Butterball, Americano, followed in there by Opawa Blair. Behind those runners then to Act Naturally, Don't Muzzle Me back with that, and Autumn Lights. Racing, Bach Knopfler slow second, last slower to go was Corborn Serena up front here. Orangey Yellow makes a good break going to it. The outside was a couple there. We've got Lucky Sunday pushing through the inside. Now around the outside, Bigtime Otti goes to the lead. On the inside, Bach Knopfler gets into its work now. Behind these runners then we've got Bigtime Taylor. Golden Pixel further back, Tomorrow Star, Orangey Yellow. Down comes Bigtime Otti and scores on Bach Knopfler, followed by Lucky Sunday. Next to go by Golden Pixel, Bigtime Taylor. Further back in the race then Tomorrow Star, Corborn Serena, Orangey Yellow. And we're ready to go in race number 8. Set, racing. And coming out nicely, Molly O'Shea. The inside, Mischief Vikings, handy enough, and Bigtime Rosie out wide. Punching up the middle there was Idle Hot. Getting to the inside, Thomas Williams starts to surge through now. Braddon begins, hooks to the outside. Further back in the race, Bigtime Brucey. Bigtime all good. Up to the corner. And it's Molly O'Shea, the inside, taken on here by Thomas William. Idle Hot down the centre. Here's Braddon begins late, and Mischief Viking. Thomas William kicking. Thomas William in here from Molly O'Shea. Braddon begins, then Mischief Viking. Followed through then by Bigtime Rosie, Bigtime Brucey alongside of Idle Hot. And back at the rear was Bigtime All Good. Racing, riding shotguns out slowly, slower was Extrapolating. Ocean Gambler goes to the lead again. Riding shotgun's going to try and sneak through the inside here, and Lightum Nash the outside. Gee, it's like a replica of 2 weeks ago here. Riding shotgun drives through the inside of Ocean Gambler, goes clear by 3 lengths on Ocean Gambler. Lightum Nash followed through there by Rubbed Out. Extrapolate the outside. Further back in the race, the 4, the 6, the 8. Down comes Riding Shotgun, will win well on Ocean Gambler. Lightum Nash. Extrapolate, Rubbed Out, none of them too far away. Followed in there by Meteor Veg, Corborn Angus and Paddy Boy. Racing. Bigtime Levi, he's back towards the rear of the field here. Bigtime Caleb goes to the lead from Mark's Boy, the inside, up and around the outside there. Denley Night Out trying to get into the race. Round the outside here goes Bigtime Dazzler, Bigtime Levi wider of that, just getting shuffled now. Map My Run, back with them too. Bigtime Coffee and Thrilling Wilson on the corner. Bigtime Levi stolen the march. Bigtime Caleb it is. Bigtime Levi starting to launch and launching well. Bigtime Levi over the top of Bigtime Caleb, then it's Mark's Boy or Bigtime Dazzler. Map My Run behind them. Followed in then by Thrilling Wilson, Bigtime Coffee, and Danley Night Out got tired again. Racing, Lightum Jacks, midfield only. Me Jane crosses very quickly to the lead. Is she going to get all the way there? She does. Crosses, spares some time crucially. On the inside then is Frappuccino. Lightum Jacks is trying to charge up between runners. Big Time Doug got to the gap ahead of it. Further out on the track to Big Time JJ. Big Time George back last. Here is Takamori. Me Jane turns first from spare some time. Big Time Doug down the outside. Then Big Time George running a race. Me Jane trying to hold, does get there from spare some time. Big Time Doug third, followed across by Big Time George. That was a good first 4:57. Frappuccino, Lightum Jacks wasn't a winning chance, and further back then Takamori, Big Time JJ. And a racing. Big Time Paddy comes out fairly, but Big Time Blue beats it out. Allegro Gun goes up the outside. Timmy Trumpet forges forward. Big Time Paddy trying to sneak through the inside. Thrilling Raider getting a handy fifth. They'd be followed around by Big Time Fred, Big Time McDaddy, and Nighthawk Rose at the back. Big Time Blue is holding up here. I can tell you Allegro Gun's gone back to the midfield. Timmy Trumpet looms up around the outside of Big Time Blue and takes the lead. Here comes Big Time Paddy. Thrilling Raider down the outside, and Allegro Gun getting going again. Timmy Trumpet, you're a marvel. Beats Thrilling Raider, Karen Walsh-Quinella here. Third to go by Big Time Paddy. Then we had Allegro Gun or Nighthawk Rose who was roaring home. Further back in the race then to Big Time McDaddy, Big Time Fred, and Big Time Blue gave a sight but dropped away. And a racing, a little scamp out midfield here. One of the best away was Colby Den. Quickly forward the outside is Air Express trying to take up the lead. Little scamp working into the clear. Nippereel Thrill on the inside is followed then by Kiwi Baxter. The inside, you know, again is wide evident on film between runners, and back last of here is Barn Door Billy. In the straight it's Colby Den in front. From on the inside, Nipper Eel and late Air Express again. Colby Den lasted from Air Express and Nipper Eel, Little Scamp. They'd be followed across then by Kiwi Baxter. You know, again, Evan on film didn't make up ground, and Barn Door Billy at the back. Racing. Big Time Racer goes out nicely here. Little Diva matches it early too. Hanover State just behind them. Followed over on the outside then by Ears. Boris tracking forward. I Know and Badutsi closer in. Apricity goes around the outside. Oh No was badly checked, and Gold Star Gizmo at the back. Little Diva in front here. Big Time Racer coming at it again with Ears Boris out wide, and Hanover State. Oh, I think Little Diva fell into win here on Big Time Racer, but it is close. Ears Boris and Hanover State close up. Apricity getting home late in the piece as well. Further back in the race we had Badutsi, Gold Star Gizmo, and I Know who was badly checked across the top. There now, racing. Big Time Spirit, just a moderate beginning. Botany Diane gets out nicely. Round the outside here, Mitsuta going up and punching up the middle. Lip It Up drives to the lead now. Fear the Beard follows it through. Mitsuta settles third. Enhancer is fourth, hooks to the outside. Further back to Botany Diane. Lisa Del Marcus, Smash Gator, and Big Time Spirit at the back. Down comes Fear the Beard, kicks hard and scores on Mitsuta. Lip It Up was third. Botany Diane fourth, then Enhancer. He wasn't too far away. That'd be followed through then by Lisa Del Marcus. Smash Gator and Big Time Spirits finished at the back.